The movie begins with a girl showing Dora, who is playing in the jungle with her friend Diego. Dora also had a monkey friend who always lived with her. Dora's mom and dad are explorers. That is, they look for old and precious things. At dinner, they shared with their daughter the tale of a place known as Parapata, which is a city full of gold. The place which people have been trying to find for centuries, but no one has found it yet. Dora's mom and dad also came to this jungle to find this Parapata city. These people were living in the jungle. But Dora's friend Diego's mom got a new job, and his family moves to the city. Dora is sad because of her parents' departure. Then time passes, and after 10 years, it is shown that Dora has grown up. She too has now become an explorer like her mom and dad, and is in search of the Parapata city. In her search, she sees a golden monkey statue shining in the cave. In order to get it, she falls into a pit inside the cave, but still she was very excited to see the statue. But maybe her mom and dad were not, as they already have all the information about the statue and the map. Her dad is now telling her that Parapata city is in Peru. Me and your mom are going there to find the Parapata, but not you, because there can be a lot of danger there. So we have decided that you will stay at Diego's house, who is Dora's childhood friend. Dora gets sad about this. Now, because Dora had been in the jungle since childhood, she had a friendship with all her animals. She still had wrapped a very dangerous snake around her neck. Her mom and dad tell her not to do such things in the city, for which everyone will be afraid of you, and no one will be your friend again. Dora understood, and after a few days, she comes to the city, where Diego's family came to the airport to receive her. Dora was admitted to Diego's college. Upon her arrival at college, her bag is retrained during the check-in process. Because there was a lot of strange stuff in her bag, about which Dora tells them that this stuff is used by explorers, and I am an explorer. Diego, who had understood all this, that Dora, because of living many years in the jungle, is not able to understand the city's ways. He tells her the rules and ways of here very lovingly. But on Dora's actions, finally, one day Diego also gets tired of her wild actions and scolds her. As a result, Dora gets very upset. Anyway, during all this, we also found out that Dora was in complete contact with her mom and dad. And through a map, she also kept finding out their location. One day, Dora is brought to the museum on a college trip, where the whole class gets a challenge from the teacher, which 4 people had to complete together. 2 more people come with Dora and Diego, and their group gets the challenge that they have to find a way so that they could find old and precious things. Dora looks around and sees a chamber of ancient Egypt, which was closed. There was a girl standing in front of her who tells her that through this chamber, you can easily complete your challenge, and I can also help you. As soon as she says this, she quietly opens a secret door and leaves. With the help of which Dora's entire group comes to that chamber, but their bad luck, the guards here had seen them. They hide in a box next to Dora. When another guard comes here and calls Dora by her name, this was also surprising for Dora. At the same time, Dora sees the same girl who had opened the door of this chamber for her. And Dora understands that this was a trap to catch her. Before Dora can do anything, they push Dora into the same box where her friends were. Because of putting sleeping gas in the box, they all become unconscious. When they came to their senses, they were on a ship. Dora was looking here and there, that suddenly someone opens their box. This man had come to help them. His name was Alexandro, and he was a friend of Dora's parents. Dora's parents were in danger. This man tells Dora that your parents are in danger, and I need your help to save them, Dora. That's why I was looking for you. As soon as I was looking for you, I reached this box. After telling all this to all of them, he runs away from here. That Dora's kidnappers' eyes fall on them. To escape them, when these people run faster, the kidnapper orders this pet fox to bring a map from Dora. This fox was so fast that in a few minutes he took Dora's bag and stole the map of Parapata from it. Dora and her friends also try to save the map but fail, and the kidnappers get the map, who kidnapped Dora to reach the treasure. Because Dora had the map of Parapata that her dad had made, Alexandro now brings these kids to a safe jungle far away from this place. And while giving Dora his dad's diary, he tells Dora that I was helping them in the search for Parapata, but suddenly my contact with them is lost. I understood that they are in danger. That's why I came to you, that maybe you understand your dad's diary and save him. Dora starts reading her dad's diary. Alexandro tells them that some people always protect Parapata city, and many people had died in the search for the city's treasure. During these talks, Dora suddenly sees a red mark on the tree. She recognized that my dad has made it. This means that he is nearby. These people move forward in the direction of the tree, so they find Dora's mom and dad's camp, which was very scattered. Dora had understood that someone had kidnapped her mom and dad to reach Parapata. In this camp, Dora also gets her monkey pet. When these people were planning to save Dora's mom and dad, suddenly someone attacks them with an arrow. But thank God, no one was targeted. Escaping the attackers, these people run away from there and come to a river, where they see another camp. This was the camp of the same kidnappers who kidnapped Dora and took the map of Parapata from her. That is, they also went in search of the gold. The surprising thing was that if Dora's mom and dad were not in their camp, then where did they go? Dora then reads her dad's diary carefully and tells them that maybe dad had changed his way, because of which he was saved from these people. With the help of Dora's dad's diary, these people reach the old opera house in the jungle, where they find an old woman who, while talking about Parapata, tells them that whoever tries to find Parapata, a curse will come on him. He will be destroyed. And if anyone wants to go there, she can tell him the way. And this old woman knew the way out of this jungle. Dora wanted to go to Parapata because she wanted to find her mom and dad. Diego also decides to support her, and their other two friends decide to go out of the jungle. She tells them all the ways they asked for. Dora and her companions go towards the jungle, while her other friend sees a mark on the hand of the old woman going out of the jungle. She understands that this old woman is the god of Parapata, and she has shown the wrong way to Dora's companions, because of which they can get into trouble. Dora's friend's suspicion was absolutely right. Dora and her companions pass through poisonous flowers in the jungle, get fainted due to the poisonous gas coming out of them. When they come to their senses, Dora's friend was in front of them, who arrived at the right time and saved Dora and her companions. Dora, because she was an explorer herself, so now she makes her own way and goes ahead and reaches the top of a mountain. She tells her companions that as far as I know, Parapata's entrance should be somewhere here. As soon as she says this, the ground blasts. all these people fall under the ground. This was a very strange place. Strange stars were made on the roof, and there were 3 levers at the same place. One of Dora's companions pressed a lever accidentally. As soon as he does this, water starts flowing there. To stop the water, he spins the 2 levers, and now this cave is filled with water from all sides. These people were about to drown, but Dora's companion, who had spun the lever, goes into the water and spins a wheel on the ground, in the direction in which the stars were made on the roof. And by doing this, a path opens for them there, and the 3 of them reached a new world. Dora thinks that now she is very close to Parapata city. She also meets her parents here, who are absolutely fine, but Alexandru had said that they are in trouble. Dora says that some people had kidnapped us too, who wanted to reach Parapata, and your friend Alexandru saved me. But her mom and dad didn't know any person Alexandru, and before these people do anything, Alexandru calls someone and calls here. And we found out there Alexandru is also the companion of those kidnappers who had kidnapped Dora. He wanted to reach Dora's mom and dad through Dora so that her mom and dad would take them to the treasure of Parapata. He threatens Dora's dad that if you don't take me to the treasure, then I will kill Dora. Even though he doesn't want to, he has to listen to Alexandru, and he brings him to a new world of Parapatas from a cave. Here, Dora and her other companions were held captive by Alexandru, whom Dora's monkey helps, and these people escape from their clutches. But now Dora's group's mission was to save Dora's mom and dad from that bad Alexandru. At night, they see that Alexandru has set up a camp at one place. There was a very big door with that camp, which was guarded by Alexandru's man and a fox. It was necessary to remove them from here, so Dora leaves the golden-colored frog there. Because she had always lived in the jungle, so she knew about every animal. Anyone who touched this frog would faint. Alexandru's man greedily touches it, thinking it to be a golden frog. He also faints, and then this frog sits on the fox's nose. And he also faints. These 4 now come in front of that gate. There was a lot of levers near this gate, and there was also a trap. If they accidentally pressed the wrong lever, they would get trapped in the trap. There were also some boxes on the ground, in which some stars were shining like stars. 4 out of 20 stars from the boxes were also shining without moonlight. Dora now carefully looks at these boxes, one of which had an eagle on one, a fox on the other, a snake on the third. On the 4th, Jack's sign was made with the help of these stars. She understands that they have to press the lever of these animal statues. Of these animal statues together. As they do this, the door opens in front of them. But when they go inside, they don't see anything except some reflectors. Dora, thinking something, asks her monkey to sit in the hole in the wall while holding the torch. Using the light and reflectors of the torch correctly, these people open a back door, but suddenly a reflectors fall from Dora's friend's hand. The door was about to close, that they had quickly gone inside it. In front of their eyes, there was now a very big golden monkey statue. In excitement, when these people moved towards it, they accidentally stepped on a switch. Because of this, a throne-like door had opened in front, which would have killed these people, but they were all very intelligent, and at the same time, after a very big jump, they also passed this difficulty. But now there was no statue in front of them, But finally, there was a treasure in front of them. But this treasure was not so much that someone is crazy behind it. There was another golden monkey statue here. It was written under the statue that give God a gift of something that is very precious. Before they could solve this puzzle, Alexandro comes, who thanks Dora as soon as he comes, saying that I could not solve all these puzzles and this last puzzle is very easy. He picks up a gold coin from the same treasure and puts it in the hand of the statue because he felt that gold is the most precious. As soon as he does this, the ground breaks from below. There was lava fire below, and Alexander was about to fall down. But he stabilizes himself from the ground and saves himself from falling into the fire. During this, another door opens. The guards of Parapata came out of it. There was also an old woman who met them in the jungle. These guards also caught Dora's mom and dad. That old woman suddenly turns into a beautiful girl in front of them and finds out that she is a goddess who protects this treasure. She tells Dora that if you all want to be saved, then solve the last puzzle immediately. Then Dora quickly takes water in a bowl and puts it in the hands of the golden monkey statue. As soon as Dora does this, a door opens there, from which bright light was coming out. Dora sees that behind this door, there is a very big golden monkey statue, which she had never seen. Before they go inside, Alexander walks from behind, picks up a small golden monkey statue and starts running away. As soon as he does this, a storm comes here. The ground shakes and the walls begin to break, and the destruction spreads there, and everyone tries to save their lives and run away, while the guards of the treasures of Parapata catch Alexandro. Dora, instead of running away by saving her life, follows the fox with her monkey, in whose hand was the golden monkey statue. Now she cleverly and quickly takes the golden monkey statue from the fox's hand and puts it back in its place. As soon as Dora does this, the storm stops in seconds and everything is fine as before. The door from which these people came inside Parapata, they don't even know how these people come out of that door and stand again. Everyone was absolutely fine, and they were also happy because they had completed the biggest mission of their life. They had finally discovered the treasures of Parapata. We see Dora dancing with her friend.